You are watching America Trends. I'm Mary Burt-Godwin, and here at America Trends, we love our teen entrepreneurs. Every week we get a few on the show through my friend Sarah Hernholm, who owns WIT. Doing WIT, which is a company, a nonprofit that helps teenagers tap into their entrepreneurial selves. And I think some of these people are better off in their life than I am at this point. These teens are so amazing to me. So I am excited to welcome WIT teens Ethan Gregerson and Ryan Beakley. They are the managing partners of Accordia Power LLC. Ethan and Ryan, welcome to America Trends.
Thanks for having us.
Hey,
yeah,
thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much for being here, you guys. And first I want to hear all about your company, but first tell me a little bit about you, how old you are, and where you live, and how you guys came together.
So I'm Ethan Gregerson. I'm 17 years old. And then,
and I'm Ryan. I'm also 17. We lived in Cedar Park here for quite a while, and we started off. We went to its junior year, started at high school, and it's the incubator program at our school. And we met up. We were put into a group together, and then we filtered down our ideas, and that's how we became Accordia.
Okay, awesome. And how did you discover WIT and the WIT program?
So it was actually through getting into South by Southwest EDU, and we were just kind of pushed into WIT, and it's been awesome so far. Meeting all the other teams has been really, really fun, and we've gotten to know Sarah, which is awesome, and we love what WIT stands for and everything. So, yeah.
Okay, so tell me first about what Accordia Power LLC is.
And so Accordia is our goal is to replace the extension cord, right? Every time you plug in something to the wall, we just think about how much better it would be if you could just walk around and not have it plugged into a wall. Our goal, like I said, is replacing extension cords, and we want to create a wireless experience for the corded tools that you already own.
Would it be also for laptops, for example? I have this one here, and sometimes in the middle of the show, I'm like, it's running out of power, and I have to run and get the cord and plug it in across the room. Is it for devices like this as well, or just power tools at this time?
Anything that you could plug into a wall, our goal is that we could plug it into our backpack.
In a backpack?
So,
yes. Yeah. It's a battery backpack. So the idea is like, let's say you're outside working with like a leaf blower, right? Instead of having it plugged into your house and having to drag out the cord along with you, it's like you're essentially putting this power source from your back, so you're walking around being the outlet kind of, and it just eliminates the need to replug in different places. It prevents getting tangled. So that's exactly what our product is.
I love this idea.
Sort of outlet.
Okay, and so now tell me about, South by Southwest EDU. We've talked to a couple teens that are going to be a part of that, and that's coming up, I believe, next month. Is that correct?
On March 9th, yes.
Oh, March. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
And so tell me so you had to apply to be accepted into that, right?
Yes.
And so do you send in a full proposal and what your company is all about and what your product is about, and then you get accepted and then you go there and compete, or how does that work?
Yeah, exactly. So basically we filled out our application, which was just a lot of information about our company. And we also made this demo video that kind of showcased exactly what our product is, how it works, and sent that in along. And while we were actually on break over Christmas, we got the news that we had gotten in, and it was super exciting. So then we committed to competing as a finalist, and now we're just working really hard trying to get our prototype done and get our presentation refined, before the pitch. So
tell me that planning of that pitch, because pitches can be very nerve-wracking, and the planning. So do you two have it all worked out, what you're going to do? And tell me about your prototype. Is it in yet?
So what we've got for the prototype right now, I'm working on it. We switched tracks just a little bit. Before we knew that we were going for South by Southwest, my goal was to manufacture and design my own inverter. And when we realized that we were going to South by Southwest by this March 9th date, it was so looming. I mean, so
yeah.
we kind of switched tracks, right? And so now I'm just designing an MVP for our business. And then for the presentation, we have a pitch that we've done before in the past at the end of the year last year, we made a pitch to a group of volunteers that run our incubator program at school. And so our goal is probably just to make that pitch more refined, more South by Southwest level, and just step it up to make sure that we can stay with the competition.
And is it like a Shark Tank type pitch when you go to this? I mean, is there a panel of judges that you're going to need to pitch to, and then they give you feedback and ask you questions live about your business model and your plan?
Yeah, according to the information I've looked at, that's exactly right. Luckily, we have a lot of experience pitching already since, as part of the incubator program and accelerator program, which we're in now, there's a lot of pitching involved. So we're used to the pressure. We're used to speaking in front of people. So now we are just kind of refining that to fit the South by Southwest pitch. But it's really probably not going to feel super different. So.
Well, you're both very articulate, and it sounds like you know exactly what you're doing. So that's amazing. And tell me, is this something you want to do when you graduate? When do you graduate?
So we both graduate in May, and yeah, that would definitely be ideal. We're all going different paths, but that's definitely the goal. We've been working on this for well over a year. We started this back in 2020, and it's been a fun road so far, and we would love to continue it.
Did you start it before the COVID shutdown of March 2020 or after, when you were in lockdown and you thought we need something to do?
So we started it in August 2020. So it was after the lockdown, but I think that actually helped because it kind of gave us our own space to work on what we needed with the company. And we were doing classes on Zoom. So it gave us a lot of time to really hone in all the important aspects of our business.
And when did you get the entrepreneurial bug? When did you say, okay, I want to start my own business. I've got all these ideas. I mean, Ryan, I'll ask you first. When did you first notice that inclination in yourself?
I think I first noticed it. I was born in New Mexico, and I have friends back there, family friends that started their own business, something like airplane chips for like airplane towers. I don't really know about it, but I do know that they were super successful, and we used to go out for the 4th of July every year and have like massive houseboat parties with all their houseboat friends. And ever since then, I've kind of just been like, I want to be that successful in life. And it's always been like having your own business is just the way to do that.
Absolutely. And to find something that you're good at and that you like to do, and then now you have somebody that you're a good partnership with. Actually, I wanted to ask you about that. What are some of the perks and maybe pitfalls of having a business partner? How well do you guys work together, and how do you work on that relationship?
So one of the things that's great about our incubator program at school, the way it started, we go into this class and we have no groups. And so Miss Jones went around, she kind of asked us, what roles do you want to fulfill? And so each team is about a team of 4. Our other 2 teammates, Havish and Omar, aren't here with us. But when we picked our own tasks, we didn't know about it, but we were getting selected into groups. And so he's our CEO. I'm our product designer. Havish is our customer representative, and Omar's our financial guy. And so through this year, we've been able to really like delegate tasks. And for our sprint plan, which is a 2-week-ish time period where we set goals and we achieve them, and we kind of record it all. It's all been very efficient for completing goals.
For sure, yeah. And I can attest as well. We all work really well as a team. We all have different roles in the company, so there's never really any pitfalls, I'd say, or any bad aspects, because we each know what we need to do. We can go to each other if we need help, and we're just really a well-oiled machine. We get things done on time. We're good at meeting deadlines, and yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Friends, so, yeah.
I need some of those deadline meeting skills that you guys have. So you guys had. Did you choose your own roles? Because I know you just said you, Ryan, no, which one of you, Ethan, you are the CEO, and did you choose those roles going into it, or somebody assigned them to you, or how did you fall into those roles?
Well, so we actually talked about our strengths before we were selected into the groups, right? So I'm sort of a visionary thinker. I'm better at, creating the idea and managing things, and I'm sort of just everywhere, right? I'm not good. I could never do his job. I could never sit down and design a battery, but I'm good at, like website design and video editing and stuff like that. So I put that as my role as the visionary, and Ryan is sort of just like the technical guy. He likes working with his hands, and we were just put together into that group. So yes, we did choose our roles, and that's part of the reason it works so well.
Yeah, sounds like kismet, and then you guys knowing your strengths. Have you heard there's a book called Strengths Finder? I feel like at your age, it's amazing to know that. And so Ethan and Ryan, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for tuning in and coming to join us on America Trends today. And you can find Ethan and Ryan's company, Accordia Power, at accordiapower.com. And best of luck at South by Southwest. And we'll be back with more of America Trends right after this break. You can find us on social media at America Trends TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We'll be right back.